So what up, YouTube? What's going on? So this weekend, I'm gonna look at two skaters. I'm gonna look at one video I know, long time favorite skater and video. Video's been around forever, but it's just one that I love. Kind of like that Lance Mountain video I looked at. Extremely sorry. But this next one is a skater that I like a lot. Resonate with this guy, this attitude of this guy. And who else would it be except Mike Vallely? Ah, yeah, I'm super fired up to get into this. I have not seen this clip, and I'll be honest. Besides that TV show Mike Vallely did, where he traveled skateboarding and talking about skateboarding and like motivating, on this channel I talk a lot about a role model or being a role model and a positive influence on the younger generation. And Mike V, in my opinion, definitely is one of those guys, and like maybe the top of the list. um, so I've got a video here. I haven't seen any of this footage. I'm going to leave a link down below to the YouTube channel that made the video. So please like and subscribe on that video. And um, let's get into this, huh? What else? I always look at myself. I'm supposed to look right there at you guys. Yeah. Without further ado, let's do this. Yeah. 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 Look at the way he's dressed, boys. There's no joking around there, man. That's like the way I remember skateboarding, that punk rock, greasy, grungy, grimy, freaking skate attitude right there. He's probably down in the bottom of some basement uh, of some gigantic building, and no one knows he's there, right? I don't know. Pretty rad vibe in this, but let's get into it some more. What was that? Wow. Wow. So I'm assuming this is some very old footage, right? They don't do contests and trick jumps like that anymore, do they? Um, Launch ramps were big when I was a kid, as I'm sure most of you guys had your own launch ramps too. I remember jumping my friends. I never jumped a car, but I remember jumping somebody on their bike or something like that. Um, I never had a hand grab launch. I always just sort of ollied it when I launched, and it could get pretty high and get pretty gnarly on it. Actually, my brother was good at the hand grabs. I know this last weekend I was skating out in a street course, and I was trying to do some bonelesses on a bank and having a very difficult time bending in the middle, the belly, and just pulling like the most random muscles in the most random places. And I've realized at 51, almost 52 here in May, that uh, it, it's going to require some practice. Just gaining the muscle memory to bypass the injury point and get to the success point. But um, definitely want to do some of the stuff that Mike V's doing. Have a few good, grimy, awesome street tricks would be rad. Okay, so let's see. I love those too. I can do that a little bit backside. Look at that. Gnarly. Wow. All right, all right. Boop, boop, boop. Problem. I'm feeling like less of a man watching this clip. Like, this hurts the ego attack. um, this balls of steel, right? Balls of steel right here. There's like skateboarding, like a dew tour, one of those contests where it's a perfect ramp with the perfect coping and all of that. And then there's this, and this is like your brain on steroids or LSD. I I'm sure some of these tricks were inspired by that guy, because you damn straight won't see me doing that. I was realizing after talking to Wolfman, for those who know, know. For those who don't, you don't get to know. Um, he's a guy my age. He's a little bit younger, and he just hits gnarly uh, concrete sections like that, or like would probably grind a backyard swimming pool that's coped with bricks, straight up red bricks, like da 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 as you're grinding through. And it's all about going faster and just freaking going hard, you know? And I was thinking about that term that skaters use, send it. That's perfect. I mean, that describes it perfectly. Killian was trying to hit. There's an obstacle in Northeast Metro Skate Park in Pflugerville where you can kind of roll down this ramp, and it's a corner joint that's been waxed, and he's trying to grind his trucks on it a little bit, and I'm like telling him, dude, you can't be cautious about that one. You just need to go fast, push hard, and just start. I mean, seriously, like you got to almost act suicidal when you do it, and otherwise it's super hard, and that's the problem with probably, myself and most of the guys who watch my channel is that we like want to ease into something, but like slapping a curb, that's not something you ease into. You got to just say like F it. Boom. How about this? Send it. You got to send it. You just got to go full power. This clip right here, I'm loving this. And I'm also digging the edit. And the edit is real grungy, man. And that goes back to my 90s. It's rad. Ah! That's tight. So tight. Yeah. Oh. What? There we go. There we go. That was the 90s for me, the late 80s. Yeah. Sick. Dude. Right here. Gnarly ditch session. And I'm going to say, like, so I'm Mr. Family Man. You guys know. Like, I post the Instagram clip with the touching audio, my boy, and, I'm that dad. It is what it is. I'm glad to be dad. I'm lucky to be in this position. And I like to skate with my kids. My kids are my best friend. And I miss out a lot on a lot of good get togethers because I'm a family man. And I I don't know. There's a ditch party today, probably right now while I'm doing this video, and they're barbecuing out at the ditch. It's a bunch of older dudes like me. I want to be there. Kind of got the invite. I think it was an invite, but I want to do those things. I just had to go to Home Depot and I had to build a couple loft beds like next door, right over there, for my boys. Started the project yesterday, working my butt off. I got up this morning. I skated yesterday, but I got up this morning feeling crippled. Wondering at that first morning take a leak moment, would I skateboard again? Because I was so sore. I did get to experience a lot of that in my younger life. I want to do it again. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a divorce or something. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. But maybe I'll go to these. Maybe as my kids get older, if I'm like 60, maybe people will want to do it. But I don't know. I appreciate the times when older guys want to skate together and maybe not have kids around. And I don't know how the vibe is all the time. So it makes me a little less likely to show up to some of these things. because my boy wants to go with me everywhere, and I'm just not gonna tell him no. You know what I mean? So all of these guys are cool. So anyway, enough of that. But yeah, I'm missing a rad party right now. All right, let's do this again. Let's go back a tad here. Ah, I was practicing that this weekend. That slide. What? I can do that. I can do that. And I can show you guys. I just gotta like get the cobwebs worked out. I'll do that. Woo! Yeah. Man, dude. This is gnarly. This guy, like, seriously, you gotta respect that. He's hitting this shit hard. He's going at this hard. It's humbling. It's humbling. Oh! Did you see that? That's oververt. What the F? Man, after watching this guy skate, I feel like I need to be wearing a dress, dude. What's up with that? This fool's gnarly, dude. So, like, there's also creativity off the charts. So it's kind of like before Andy Anderson was Mike V. Mike V was insane and super creative. And I will say this too. One thing I know about Mike V from some other older dudes I know that run the Facebook thing. They're in some groups. I forget the name of it or whatever, but I think Mike V had a group and he was like super tight with the homies, like the skateboarders like me, like the scared dads that are buying the boards up, and Mike V like shows them love. And the few guys I know that were in this group, like they love being a part of that group with Mike V. I can't even remember the name now. This was several years ago. But I remember from where I'm sitting, I had a lot of respect for Mike V and the fact that he was signing these boards for everybody and sending them little notes and things like that, and then responding to them on Facebook. I thought that was pretty rad. So, does he have a 15-inch or higher wheelbase? If I could find that, I want to start buying some Mike V stuff. I would love to have a Mike V board. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's cool. Ugh. That's some grainy footage, so I'm sure that goes way back. Let's see what these fools are wearing out there. Usually the clothes can show us how dated it is. But, dude, I seen a guy with a mullet today and he was being serious about it. Straight up serious about it. So the footage might blend now. Although that's so grainy, that definitely didn't come from no cell phone even. So I think we're at the end here. Adrian Vlad. Dude, great clip. Thank you for putting that together. I enjoyed watching that. I definitely enjoyed your editing style too. So I appreciate you putting that clip out there. And Mike V, You're the man, homie. Like, I heard your 9 Club interview, and you're the real deal too. So respect. Peace. Don't forget, get some Mike V gear today. I'm gonna check it out. I think I'm gonna take a look for a board. I might buy another helmet from Andy Anderson, but man, I'm gonna show these guys that I react to some love for sure.